John and Becky, because they are as natural together as a tree and a vine, as anything in the forest you'll find. Like bees and honey in the forest, like Tarzan and Jane in the jungle, like Captain Kirk and the Starship Enterprise in space, like Julius and Norma Quinto in Hayward, California. They are inseparable in our minds, in our hearts, and in our realities. And we're here today to witness and celebrate this enduring union.
Before you are joined together in marriage, in the presence of these, your family and friends, I am to remind you of the serious and binding nature of the relationship you are about to enter. Marriage is a voluntary and full commitment of a man to a woman and a woman to a man. It is made in the deepest sense to the exclusion of all others and is entered into with the desire and firm intention that it will last for life. It was the great medieval philosopher, St. Thomas Aquinas, who, when asked to define true love, said it was to will the good of the other person. If you truly love someone, you want their success, their happiness, everything that is best for them. Real love in marriage is something beyond the warmth and the excitement and romance of being deeply in love. It is much about the welfare and happiness of your marriage partner as about your own. When both partners live this belief, then love makes burdens lighter because you divide them. It makes joys more intense because you share them. It makes you stronger so you can reach out and become involved with life in ways that you would never dare risk on your own. The Bible gives a beautiful description of love in St. Paul's first letter to the Corinthians. In chapter 13, he says, "Love is patient, love is kind, it is never jealous. Love is never boastful or conceited. It does not demand its own way. Love is not selfish. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of when it has been wronged. Love takes no pleasure in others' faults, but delights in the truth. It is always ready to excuse, to trust, to hope. It is always ready to endure whatever comes. Love never fails." The beautiful thing about being in love is that it's an experience that we can share with all of mankind. And yet, to anyone who falls in love, it is the most unique and precious thing in the world. When two people commit to marriage, they are committing to finding and bringing out the best in each other. It offers opportunities for sharing growth that no other human relationship can equal. Within the circle of love, marriage encompasses all of life's most important relationships. A wife and a husband are each other's best friends, confidant, lover, teacher, yes, John will be the teacher sometimes too, listener, and even sometimes critic. Marriage understands and forgives the mistakes life is unable to avoid. It encourages and nurtures new life, new experiences, and new ways of expressing love through the seasons of your life. When two people pledge to love and care for each other in marriage, they create a spirit unique to themselves, which binds them closer than any word, written or spoken. Marriage is a promise made in the hearts of two people who love. This promise takes a lifetime to fulfill. On my and Steve's wedding day, I thought I loved him as much as any woman could love a man. But now, 37 years later, my love has deepened and matured. I love him more deeply, I love him more unselfishly, and more appreciatively than I ever could imagine back on that wedding day. And now I know that every day we live, we will love each other a little more. And so it does indeed take a lifetime to fulfill that promise. And it will take a lifetime to fulfill the promises of love that you two are about to make to each other. John and Becky have decided to write their own vows. So first we're going to let John say his vows to Becky.
Becky, during the last 6 years that we've spent together, you've inspired me with your good humor and positive outlook on life. I promise you that I will always appreciate and never take your love for granted. I look forward to sharing my life with you and commit to you today in front of all our friends and family that I will support our marriage and with love. I will support our marriage with love, humor, compassion, romance, and adventure.
And now Beckie's vows to John.
John, I commit to creating a warm, loving relationship by seeing the good in you, by creating time for romance, and by sharing hopes and goals. I commit to a partnership that recognizes change, growth, and anticipates our relationship will be different in our 30s, our 40s, and into our 70s, and will be stronger because of it. I know challenges lie ahead, and I fully commit to face them together. I promise that I will do my best to keep humor as the cornerstone of our marriage, along with friendship, integrity, and above all, communication. As our friends and family are witness today, I promise you a lifetime of partnership